Are you in need of some good news? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm Vicky.
And I'm Matt. Welcome to the April edition of Good News in Schools. Today, we're kicking off things with a little one-on-one time with Governor Rick Scott. He paid a special visit to the district to speak to students about college affordability.
That's right, Matt. Governor Scott wanted to hear what Duval students had to say about the challenges their families are facing when it comes to paying for higher education. Joined by Dr. Vitti and School Board Chair Becky Couch, students and parents took turns sharing their stories and concerns. And in turn, Governor Scott spoke to students about Senate Bill 1400. Governor Scott told students if the bill passes, it would not only eliminate tuition hikes, but it would also allow legal students who aren't originally from the U.S. to pay in-state tuition rates.
We need to make sure that it doesn't matter what country you came from, what family, what zip code, you've got a shot at the dream.
The cost of college. I didn't realize how expensive it was. And for me, without scholarships, she could go nowhere.
I learned a whole bunch of information from other people's experience that was common just like myself, and I just heard an insight from the governor and his plan to make education more affordable for minorities and everybody around Florida.
What a unique opportunity to speak directly with the governor.
Without a doubt, Vicky, I know a couple of students who can relate. Meet Brianna Towicha and Jesse Rhodes. You might recognize them as two of our extraordinary Real School hosts. But today, they're journalists interviewing nationally known education advocate Alma Powell and City of Jacksonville Mayor Alvin Brown. Check it out.
Based on your experience with America's Promise Alliance, what's the best advice you can give to our community in terms of raising the graduation rate?
Mayor Brown, what courses for life skills would you like to see in the future in middle and high schools to help better prepare kids for after graduation?
So I bet you're wondering, how'd these students score such a neat opportunity? It was all part of the Grad Nation Education Summit, a dropout prevention campaign of the America's Promise Alliance. 100 cities, including Jacksonville, hosted day-long meetings centered around one goal, to see the nation's high school graduation rate hit 90% by 2020. Alma Powell was a keynote speaker, and if her name sounds familiar, it's because she's married to former U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell. To see more of this exclusive interview, tune into our next episode of Real School. We'll tell you when and where you can catch it coming up.
Sounds cool. Well, Matt, I think this next story is right up your alley.
Oh, really?
Well, what do you get when you put together 3 high school mascots and 2 professional ones in one room?
A high deductible on your insurance policy?
Well, not quite, but it's the district's first ever mascot camp. High school mascots had the chance to learn from real pros like our own top dog DJ, as well as the University of North Florida's Ozzy the Osprey. Highlights included how to walk like a mascot, dance like a mascot, use props like a mascot, and most importantly, have fun like a mascot.
It takes a lot of practice to, get the dance moves, get your attention from the crowd. It's a lot of work. It's not as simple as everyone thinks it is.
I had to learn some stuff I don't really know, or got to see stuff from somebody who's actually professional.
It was really fun. It was very interesting trying to figure out how they do this stuff and what we need to learn and everything.
Looks like these students are going to bring back a whole lot of spirit back to their schools. Great work. Psst.
And great teachers. Now let's head over to J. Allen Axon Montessori, where we'll find a group of kiddos who certainly know a thing or two about performing. You're watching The Legend of the Sea, a completely original opera brought to you by a very talented group of kindergartners and pre-kindergartners. Their teacher tells us that since the beginning of the year, these students work together to create characters, set storylines, and write songs. And of course, practice makes perfect. These tykes spent several weeks perfecting their craft. I'd say their hard work paid off. This was truly a team effort. Nice work, guys. All right, Vicky, it's all you.
Well, Matt, our final story of the day takes us to Sandalwood High School for a unique celebration. Thanks to these hardworking students, teachers, and staff, Sandalwood High School is on the map. Its AVID program has been recognized as a national demonstration site.
It gives opportunities for teachers to come from other schools to see what we're doing well and take that back to their home schools.
AVID is a program designed to prepare students for college success. Out of over 5,000 programs in the country, Sandalwood is now one of 9 national model schools in the Florida-Georgia area and only one of 142 in the whole nation.
We can show other underclassmen that we can we can achieve anything that we want to just because of the AVID program.
AVID teachers, they have that passion to push students to do their best and be the best they can.
When I came in freshman year, I thought I had a plan set for college and I thought I had everything correct, and I was just going to try to go in and see if AVID could help me a little bit. And AVID changed my whole ideal of how I should have approached it, and I like how it's changed it.
Congrats, Sandalwood. Sounds like this honor is well deserved.
Well, before we go, we can't let you forget about our next episode of Real School. It premieres Sunday, May 4th at 10 a.m. on WJCT TV.
And you can always keep up with the latest news by tuning into our Real Talk podcasts. You can find them at duvalschools.org or for free on iTunes. Well, Matt, that's all I got.
Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Until next month, have a great day.